Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to. Ladies and gentlemen, he strikes again. Lawbury Drake Graham has now called out Kendrick, T.I, who else? Meek Mill, and anybody else who's told the story about him getting a little, trickled on a little bit. He says they capping. He ain't done. He's still shooting. Let's see what's going on, man. Shout out to Chicks Smith. Always. Make sure you go subscribe to Chicks. Check out Chicks. Yeah, you feel me?
Drake, not so fast, buddy. Don't try to sneak out to address some allegations from 10 years ago now that you feel like the smoke has officially cleared. Now, 10 years ago, while Drake was beefing with Meek went on record to expose Drake for getting peed on at the movie theater.
You let Tip Homie piss on you in the movie theater. We ain't forget.
Now, back then, nobody actually knew if this was true or not. The guy who allegedly peed on Drake at the movies is Cap. Cap was T.I.'s longtime friend.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, dog. I should have done this on my comedy channel. Because it's the most unserious thing I've ever heard, dog. Like, imagine being in the position where you gotta fight TRICKLEGATE. This is TRICKLEGATE. Because Meek Mill brought it up. Kendrick, obviously, don't never let a man on your legs, son. How did we get here, bruh?
Year after Cap was killed in prison, T.I put him in one of his records and actually confirmed the rumors. T.I said, "While I'm fighting my own, somehow got you home. So drunk in LA, end up pissing on Drake. Shit, fuck it. That's still my brother since back in the trap house." Shit,
even
Kendrick Lamar rapped about...
Not the R. Kelly, bruh. Rest in peace to Cap, bruh. That can't be your... That's your... Oh, man. Oh, man. That's... It's be these moments you be like, damn, the universe really be just doing Drake wrong sometimes.
About it as well on Meet the Grams. He said, "Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in the head, son." Now, after all these years of this rumor being tossed around like it was true, Drake actually never addressed it, so everybody thought it was true. Anytime people would talk about the L's that Drake has taken in life, him getting pissed on at the movie theater was always the one at the top of the list. Well, that rumor dies today officially. Drake came out and addressed it. Shout out to We Love Hip Hop Network. It's a
I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. It ain't dying here, but let's...
Canadian hip hop podcast that's ran by Friday Ricky Dread, and they were talking about the L's that Drake has taken in life.
And it's not like he was like down bad or like got caught slipping or whatever.
Nah, Drake's always fended the things though.
Yo,
once the finger comes out, pods, it's serious.
Fam, gotta keep in mind also, last thing on this, because I don't want to make this a super long topic. The man take no L's, eh? On road, they take no L's.
Oh my God, you're glazing.
No, dang, even your man's. You're eating a little pelvis there. You're eating a little bit of pelv. It look like you auditioning for Pel Biv DeVoe. Let me find out. You know what I mean?
I'm just speaking facts, bro.
I'm not saying
I'm just speaking facts. Can I put my glasses back on?
I'm not saying they take L's on road, but just the way you're like, they never take L's. It's the OVO goons.
So you hear about a 1-2 man's, yo, these guys rushed us, they got the better of us, this man took our chain.
Remember what happened last time in Chilla? Good thing man wasn't pulling out phones. So good thing man wasn't, yo, they pulled out the phone, you see what happened.
Bro, these guys are always on a winning end of any time there's some kind of altercation.
Physically.
Yes.
Okay. Because the way Chicks had cut that, I ain't know what y'all were talking about. Okay, y'all talking about the OVO goons physically. I can't speak to that. I don't know what be going on in Canada. I don't know about the Canadian streets. For real. And I'm going to keep it gangster. Like, I don't, just because I got issues with homie don't mean nothing. I definitely have heard that the OVO niggas don't play in Canada. You feel me? I heard that. I mean, you could... A truth is a truth is a truth. I've heard that. I mean, it's not even heard. Like, I've seen things that I feel like certain people might not know are attached to certain things and stuff like that. But like I said, like, bro, you go into somebody's country like that. You know what I mean? Now over here, it's different for them. It translates different. Over there, they got the ups. So it's like, yeah, I'm sure on their home turf, it's different. That's just how it goes anywhere with anybody, no matter how you feel about it.
You know what? Even if like I agree with you, like you just sound like you're.
I'll put it like this: there's a time, no matter how you felt about Tekashi 6ix9ine, Shotty and them was belting. No matter how you felt about them, if you went to New York, you might have got belted. That's all. Not now, not anymore. But like that's why he talks so reckless.
Blazing, like
Why? Because
like
speaking
they
facts,
can never
man?
take an L on road. Like it's like, bro, like
Well,
what if they have?
When man's them is even making fun of the way you eating pal, it's hilarious. It's saying like you sound like you. Come on, bro, you glazing.
Yeah, bro, like Drake has taken L's like pre.
Yeah,
Like,
man, dropped his shade and stuff.
Back in the days, but since that time, bro, no more, bro.
you're like, not since Chubbs entered the picture. Like, bro, like, why they, come on.
Dog, you're getting cooked. Like I said, I'm not in Toronto, so I'm not sure. I'm not Canada sure, but your man's them is cooking you, nigga.
I'm just saying, and he
Like,
got
nigga,
robbed
shut
on his
up.
own soil,
Yeah, that's true.
on Canadian soil. This man has been freaking moving around all over America, state to state, cribs all over the place.
That's true.
Nobody's touching none of them Canadian boys,
What's the
bro.
next bar? Trump's has a side bag. You don't want to see him reach inside.
Fam.
For somebody who's a quote unquote,
All right, can we get to the P part? Like this is just he just overly consuming pelvis at this point.
Okay, like I don't want to bring up old news, bro.
Okay.
talk to me.
But didn't a man piss on Drake?
Oh shit! Yo, it's a
This nigga gotta
Twilight
bring up
Zone.
old shit,
It's a
man.
Twilight
No,
Zone.
I'm only saying that because like they never take L's. Like you were just so like certain about that, and I'm not saying like yo, people take L's in life. That's just part of life. You can't.
Drake
Yeah, that's why I said like, bro, you gotta like with the over pelvis eating, like that's where you lose because it's like instead of just accepting people take L sometimes, you're holding him to a standard that he's never taken an L. So when he takes an L, it's gonna land 100 times harder. I don't know why stands don't understand this for all artists. When you start pushing your favorite artist or pushing somebody as if they're perfect, or you're acting like they never take L's. And this goes for every artist. One thing we can guarantee is you're going to be wrong eventually because you're living in the real world and these are human beings, right? The way that you really this is why I'm a big Kendrick fan. And I've been a Kendrick fan forever. What I'm saying is I like Kendrick because Kendrick presents his flaws. That's why it's so hard to beat him, right? I do think that there's been like it's starting to get where he's like a little deified, where it's like, oh, he could do no wrong. And anytime there is wrong, instead of just accepting like, oh, maybe there is wrong. Maybe they go, no, there's no way. Where it's like, no, his whole thing is I'm a good kid in a mad city. It's duality. So it's like, he's more like Tupac than he is some sort of polished like MC Hammer. Like, it's like, we can't do that. So
felt like this was the right time to let everybody know he's never been pissed on ever in his life. He said, no man never pissed on me in life. That story was for the net cause mans don't have shit to say to get their interviews watched. AKA, you niggas used me all these years to clout chase and I'm tired of it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you.
here's my question though, right? Here's my question. Why did you wait this long to say something? Listen, 3 artists have mentioned this. 2 in which you were in active battle with. You on the Heart Part 6, you tried to rebuttal a lot of stuff. You didn't say anything about that. That's where I go, did you just remember you didn't get peed on, Drake? Is that what it was? Did you just remember? This is why this is TRICKLEGATE. Did you just like remember? Was this the final straw? Like, because that doesn't make sense to me. That's where I go, all right, Drake. Okay. All right. I get it.
You guys, this is actually kind of funny. Why is Drake now addressing this rumor? And secondly, does Drake know that people that were actually there at the movie theater?
Yeah, and Drake is the only person that was at that situation that said, that's why I go like, all right, Drake. I feel it, nigga. But I'm just going to go, right? I wasn't there, but I could only go off the stories and the circumstantial evidence that I have. We have multiple people who have corroborated this story. And then the victim of this story is saying it didn't happen mad long after the fact. Come on, brother. Kendrick Lamar literally said, bro, if that told Adonis to shoot a man in the head if he did that, and you didn't say nothing about that. Okay.
Confirmed the story. This incident happened damn near 16 years ago.
16!
Even T.I himself that was there confirmed it as well. So I'm confused.
And I don't think T.I has any issues with Drake, or any reason to lie, especially when he's on an R.I.P. song about Cap and he's not going to tell his fake story.
Drake trying to look good for his new audience, new fans? Does he think people forgot
I'm gonna stop right here so you can watch the rest. I don't like react to the whole thing about half. Go watch the rest of the video and what Chick says. Make sure you subscribe to his channel too. And matter of fact, go comment on this video and say, yo, Screw sent me here. Yeah, let's show him that we love his channel and all the content that he be putting out and how hard he worked. My Nigerian brother. Go say Kedu to him. Shout out. But yeah, my final verdict is Drake. Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. I don't even want none of the above. I want to